what's going on, people? Just going to do a quick little video just to document history. So, right now, X is down, Twitter. Truth Social is down. Um, and I was just trying to multi stream on Rumble. Rumble is up. That's why I'm doing this. And locals seems to be down. Maybe that's related. Right before it was up, it was down, then it was up for a second. Now it's back down. Um, I somebody posted that it could be cloudflare or cloudflare, which is some kind of security, internet security, something. So I don't know any information. I just know something is happening, and it's affecting basically all of social media except for Rumble, which is getting me thinking. Like, didn't Truth Social have its own servers? And doesn't X have its own servers? They're not on the what is it? ASW, Amazon server, whatever that went down a while ago. I thought they were different. I thought True Social and X were different. I think Rumble's different. They have their own servers. Oh my God, it's ice raining outside. That is, oh my God, look. That's hail. You know what? I should actually get the car in the garage. Oh, goody. You get to watch me put my car in my garage. That is ice. All right. I won't be able to drive and hold the phone. So what we are going to do, I got to move that, is not cut the video for funsies. We're gonna, holy shit, that's hail. That's scary. We're doing all the things. That's my it's my big old pile of trimmings. I'm gonna burn that in the bonfire. It's gonna be fun. All right. So you're gonna have some. This is a dumb video. Most of my videos are dumb, but we just had an emergency. All right, you get to look at that. Holy shit, that's ice, baby. That is a lot of ice. That's small hail. All right. Safe in the garage. We're having fun now. Oh, I can't get out. That's my gas can. It's like you do everything you can to prepare for winter. Oops, phone was upside down. You do everything you can to prepare for winter. And then right when the first hail hits, you're like, oh shit, what am I doing? Okay. So that was weird and fun and exciting. And that's my other Fiat. Heck yeah, I got two Fiats. Why do I have two Fiats? I don't know. I woke up from a nap one day and a friend texted me, was like, hey, do you know anybody who wants a Fiat? And I was like, sure. And I already had one because he knew I already had one. And it wasn't running. That was the red one. It wasn't running. And well, these are my babies. All my babies. Look at all my baby girls. And the red one wasn't running. So I had my black one. I had that for a couple of years. It's really expensive to fix. So I decided to learn how to fix it myself, and alternators, starters, what are the things that connect to the spark plugs, not distributor cap, kind of like a distributor cap, but they're each single. Whatever, did that, oil changes, everything like that. Put in speakers that are big as the rims, stuff like that. So then, yeah, I got this car, the red one, and I fixed it. It was my summer project, and I fixed it in like 3 weeks. Got it running. The sell price was 400, but I gave him 500 if he could just get it to my house. So the guy towed it to my house, and he wanted cash, so I didn't have cash. So I asked my neighbor if I write her a check, she could give me cash. She said yes, and then so I gave him gave the guy the cash, got the car, and then the neighbor wanted me to mow her side lot for the summer. So I did, and she never cashed a check. So I got this car for free just for mowing lawns in the summer. That's a good deal. Blue Book's like 4,500 now. So I got a free car this summer. Fix it up. It's nice. It runs perfectly. 89,000 miles. Uh, I got all the paperwork, all the titles, and the all the work done on the car is documented, and it was all done at the dealership. So this car could last another 10 years. And plus, I know how to do all the maintenance. I put a new alternator, new starter, like everything I just mentioned. I know how to do. There's a noise in the back that kind of rattles when I. So either something's loose or one of the struts suck. I haven't did any of that yet. I haven't did brakes. I got to learn how to do brakes on. I know how to do them on scooters. What am I talking about? Okay, so X is down. Twitter is down. Truth Social is down. Looks like Locals is down because I couldn't multi-stream on the platform. Look at this. It's not big. It's like BB size, but it looks like it's coming up or lightening up. I keep trying to talk like I'm on speakerphone. But that's definitely ice. That sucks. I got to work today. So these roads are complete ice right now. Um, that's scary. That made me think about my whole day. I think it'll warm up by then. But okay, just a quick video. It's probably like, if you watched any of my videos, you know this is a normal video for me. I just ramble like crazy. But yeah, we are at hail outside. But yeah, the internet is down right now for some reason. Um, don't know what that means. So if I find out anything, it's going to be from online. So it'll already be up by the time we find out. But we'll do a little digging. I'll keep the garage door open and let you guys know. I just want to shoot this video just to document it, that I'll have it later. Turns out there was really no point to this video, but it made me find out that it's hailing outside. So you're welcome to me. I'm welcome. Thank me, myself. Okay, everyone, this was a pointless video, but X is down. Twitter's down. Truth Social's down. Locals is down. I just keep trying to think. Like, I got all the Nasara, Jasara stuff. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna hear earfuls from them today. Let me clean that. We're gonna hear earfuls from them. I haven't even finished my coffee yet. I got my routine in the morning and I haven't finished it. And so I mean 11:17 would have been better to, the 10 days of darkness. But here we are, 11:18, which is still fine. So is it an update? Is it a patch? Is it a DDoS? What is it? But I thought Truth Social runs its own servers. Maybe Truth Social and Rumble owns its own servers, and I thought Truth Social was on Rumble's servers, and Rumble's up, so Truth Social should be up. So maybe it's not at a server level. They said Cloudflare, which I read just really quick about it, was about security. So maybe it's some kind of security attack. I mean, they're going to be on it. It might be up right now because it was down. And then I got on for a little bit, and I saw like cat turd, and a couple other people were saying X was glitching, and then I went to post, about the cloudflare on cat turd to reply to cat turd, and it wouldn't let me. I had to save it as a draft or retry, and then it was down. Then I went back, and True Social was down and working, and then when I went to go post on True Social, that was down. So it's not the server. Oh, I should have tried Amazon. Okay, 1 second. Okay, Amazon is up. So Amazon servers are up. So Amazon is working. So servers aren't down. Even, I think True Social, because what keeps going through my mind is Devin Nunes and his post about what was it, maybe a month ago, 2 months ago now, maybe. He got on the X22 report. Excuse me. If you don't know what the X22 report is, definitely get into that. Dave, he knows some stuff. And brought one of my little girls in. These are lemon trees, but this one I harvested what, about 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds this year. But this little girl, I wanted to see what she'd do if I let her keep growing. Or she's basically done growing, but I just want to see what she does if I bring her inside and just let her go. And because I heard if you harvest right when the trichomes, start getting cloudy and then some of them turn amber, that's the highest THC. And if you let it roll, more of the trichomes will turn amber, and then that'll boost the CBD. So I'm trying. I mean, everything's amber on that. It's like a month too late. I'm just seeing what happens. It's not getting any bigger. It's not rotting, so it's still alive. Just seeing what it does. Science, baby. But so yeah, Devin Nunes was on the X22 report, and he said, and I had the transcripts, and I did a video on Rumble about this. So if you want to see the whole video, it's on my channel, buried somewhere in between the video game videos. Uh, he said it twice. He said all the products are ready to go. Talking about True Social, the gyms, the strategic partnership with crypto.com. He said all the products are ready to go. The prediction markets, all of that, ready to go. We're just waiting, and quote, on our overlords at Google and Apple. He said that twice. We're waiting on our overlords from Google and Apple. And I can't remember what he said after that. Well, I don't think he explained to make some decisions is what he said. So he's waiting on them to decide something. So True Social's decentralize our own. We got kicked off of all the platforms, so we had to go make our own decentralized, and now we're still waiting on Google and Apple to make decisions for us. That's weird. That's been bugging me for months. I asked him, what do you mean by that? Why are all of our products decentralized, distributed, standalone products with our own servers ready to go, ready to come on the market, ready for us to enjoy? But we're waiting on, and these are his words, our overlords at Google and Apple to bring them on to the market. That hasn't sit right with me. He hasn't explained it at all. Has never said it again. Nobody's asking this question. That's what's bugging me the most. So what does that mean? Why? How? I guess, yeah, that's my question. How is Google and Apple the gatekeepers of Truth Social and its development? That's stupid. So if I had to suppose and try to guess, I'd say it's something to do with wallets or the App Store and the Play Store, something like that. And So we're waiting on integration of the Play Store. But that's all I could figure out about that. Let's get some video quality in the background. Every time, this is a very old TV, and I had a 70 inch, and I was sick with the flu one time, and but I decided to paint because I stayed home. So I took the old 70 inch off the wall, and I was painting this wall. And when I put it back up, I crinkled it, and you heard its spider web crack, and I got so mad. So the 70 inch is gone. So I had to put this old TV back up. And every time you turn this one on, it runs like a quality check on itself. So that's fun. As anybody tuning in knows, this video is just rambling. That's what I do. Stream of conscious thought rambling. It's like Donald Trump with the weave, only maybe I don't come back to the original topic. Who knows? But yeah, so True Social supposed and X too, but I'm mainly concerned with TMTG and DJT stock. They're a standalone company, but they're waiting on the overlords at Google and Apple to allow DJT TMTG to bring their products online, according to Devin Nunes. Why? Why? So I'm thinking it has to do with the wallets. It has to do with, I don't know, but Devin Nunes and the X22 report said the products are ready to go right now. They're ready to go. These are my avocado trees. They're monsters. And so what connects X, True Social, and Locals together? Because we all know what happened to Parlor. They were on Amazon's um, servers and just got nuked. So that story still has to come back. That's fascism. That's public-private partnership. The corporations, the news, and the government walking in creepy lockstep with each other, harming the private citizen and the companies. So that's what happened to Parlor. They got nuked by the government and the judicial and the corporations coming together because they didn't want what True Social then True Social developed. So Parlor was where we were, that was the marketplace of free speech, and the communist, fascist, totalitarians in the Autopin administration could not stand for that. So they nuked Parlor, and Amazon was a part of that. That's conspiracy. That's treason. So Amazon servers, that's a whole other thing that has to happen. The treason of Amazon when they nuked Parlor off their servers, that hasn't even came up yet again. So we still have that story to go. It's like Bezos is 100% fucked already. Like that's treason. Like he was asked by the government, but the government was trying to attack the private citizen. So Parlor on its own will take down Amazon. So that there we go. Um yeah, what does True Social, X, and Locals have in common? The only thing I saw was that it was Cloudflare, and I haven't heard of them, but there's some kind of security thing, so that's what they have in common. But in my head, what I'm thinking, use your conspiracy noggin. I'm like, okay, it's a coordinated white hat takedown, like as in they're going to take themselves offline for some kind of update. And that's when I laugh about the Jasara Nasara people. They're this is it. This is the banks went offline, the fiat currency's gone. Oh, I should okay. I don't want to log into my bank online in case Rumble scrubs your phone or you guys see any of my information. But I should log into my bank to see if that's up. Because if most of social media is down and banks are down, That's something. But we saw Amazon was up, so their servers aren't, or I saw it when I tried to log into the app, it worked. So they're up. But this is it's a thing, it's an event. I haven't saw if there's any word. Let me try it one more time. 1 second. I don't, you guys probably can't see me. I wish it showed my screen sometime. Oh, we're back up. All right, I'm gonna, oh no, we're not back up. I'm doing this. I'm sending my thing. It says Cloudflare. Cloudflare is experiencing a major global, this isn't just America, this is global, a major global outage this morning, November 18th, 2025, which is causing widespread issues across many websites and services that rely on it for infrastructure, CDN, I don't know what that is yet, and security. This explains the problems you're seeing on multiple sites. So Amazon obviously doesn't use Cloudflare unless everything's back up and I missed it. Nope. Yeah, we're not back up. It's still down. I'm taking a screenshot of it. All right. Yeah. X is still down on mine. Let me try True Social really quick. I could probably jump on the computer and see. Nope. True Social is down. I'm gonna multitask. I'm gonna grab a coffee and get on the computer. That's multitasking, baby. All right, we're getting on the computer. Um, we're going to see if it's just mobile devices. I'm gathering data. I could probably shot this video. Oh, that'd be a cool thing if you could transfer from your same video from doing it on your mobile app and then, ooh, wait, no, I have internets. Of course I have internets. I'm on the internets on my phone. But that's data. Do I have home internets? Yes. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing twice? Truth Social. Yeah. Sorry. Let me get that proper. Truth Social's down. X is down. Wait. Oh, yeah. Retry. Yep. X is down. Truth Social's down. I'm going to try locals. Locals is down. Internal server error. They're saying it's the servers. Oh, yep. Cloudflare. Chicago. Maybe Chicago's gone. Anybody from Chicago? Does Chicago still exist? Learn more about Cloudflare. Here we go. Let's learn online. Cloudflare. This is all Cloudflare jazz. Oh, I could call their number. Connect, protect, and build everywhere. Control. Regain visibility and control of IT and security across on-prem, public cloud, and capital S, AA, capital S, SaaS, and the internet. Security. Improve security and resilience while reducing your attack surface, vendor count, and tool sprawl. All right. And then they have this connectivity cloud. So it's security over the cloud. They have SaaS. They're SASE, public internet, public clouds, users in development, branch offices. So Cloudflare. I'm going to see what they do. I should probably switch this video to my computer so I could just do it better. But I don't want to. Learn more. Discover the connectivity cloud. So they're a connectivity cloud. 30-second clip.
Complexity holds back app modernization, AI adoption, and other digital projects. Cloudflare's Connectivity Cloud can help. It consolidates security, connectivity, and development services on one cloud platform, delivers them all from a global network spanning over 300 cities, and lets you manage, automate, and customize everything from a single UI or API, making it easier and more cost-efficient to cut risk, boost performance, and speed up innovation across your people, apps, and networks.
Okay. Well, my area of expertise, if I have one, is bottlenecks. Is in chemistry they call it the limiting reagent. If you're trying to make a recipe, or if you're trying to make something and you have a recipe and you have a bunch of ingredients sitting around, so you start making the recipe, what ingredient are you going to run out of first that's going to stop the whole thing? So like you're making cookies and you have all your ingredients and all of a sudden you run out of sugar, you can't make any more cookies. So that would make sugar the limiting reagent. The thing if you run out of it, the whole process stops. That's a bottleneck. So that's what I'm good at in supply chains is identifying bottlenecks. Now, if Cloudflare, if that goes down and it knocks down the entire global social media apparatus, that's a bottleneck. That's a limiting reagent. That's you see the meme where it's a whole bunch of building blocks and Lincoln logs, and then there's this teeny little one at the bottom, and they point to that like the whole of the internet, and then Cloudflare right there. So if you take that away, the whole Lincoln log castle falls down. Ooh, all of Michigan is just ice, ice, baby. So I mean, I know the way Donald Trump works is he'll bring up an issue and he's the heel, like in kayfabe, he's the heel, and he'll bring up the wrong side of an issue. Like he's like, "Hey guys, 50-year mortgages," and everyone's like, "What? No, mortgages are dumb." He's like, "Aha, mortgages are dumb, banks are dumb." But you got fake ass banks are dumb. Yes, stay there. There you go. Banks are dumb. Interest rates are dumb. So he'll bring up, and he's did that hundreds and hundreds of times on every subject. And he just puts it out there for the public marketplace to debate. They come back with an opinion in a week or so. He's like, okay, I'll do that. So maybe Cloudflare flaring up is just to put a spotlight that, hey, this is a nasty, nasty bottleneck in global connectivity. If you could take this one company down and the entire global social media framework goes down, that's a bad idea. That's a worse idea than 50-year mortgage. So talk to an expert. Sure, let's talk to an expert live. Oh, what was my company's name? I don't remember. Oh, Phoenix Clockwork. I forgot how to spell Phoenix. Phoenix Clockwork. Oh, wow. They want me to do a bunch of things. Director, manager, student, I'll say. Research, student. I'm going to Rumble video. one-handed typing about the social media crash, November 18. I'm doing this live. I'm doing a Rumble video on the social media crash, November 18th. I'm doing this live. Why can't I contact them today? Doop dot deep dot. It won't let me contact them. Oops, don't look at my shit. There's nothing on there. Oh, phone. It won't let me do it. Oh, you buttheads. What if they're down too? They're not down. But I can't contact them. That's fun. We were going to talk to an expert. Maybe none of their experts are there. Maybe they don't have experts. That's why the internet's down globally. Okay. Let's do a. I should switch videos to this. I don't even want to do this. I want to be working out right now. Social media down. Let's get some news. Downloader. God dang, Bing is a retard. All search images, news. There's no news about it on Bing. So Bing has no idea what's going on. Oh, wait, there we go. It auto finished downloader. All right, X is down. Twitter down. Hey guys, Truth Social's down too. Give us some love. This is down. It's all the same talking points. Is X down? Oh, user stream over Cloudflare outage. Okay. So they probably disabled the talk to an expert thing. I mean, a major issue. It is Cloudflare. Let's go ahead and say that's confirmed right now. So Cloudflare. So one little thing can take out the entire social media internet. So at the very least, this is a test. Where should we hit to knock out everything? Well, Cloudflare, and that knocked out. Maybe this is the go, and they don't. It's not the test. So this is actually very scary. But I think white hats are in charge. But you take out one little peg, and the entire infrastructure just crashes. All right, I got 1,000 people in India reported outage at 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. there. So an hour ago here, uh, India's out. Worldwide, yeah, tens of thousands in America. Said it's almost a month without access to our social media. Let's get some Truth Social down love, man. Has Truth Social got any reports? You put in Truth Social Media down and it still says X is down. Oh, there we go. Truth Social. Oh. You say X is, you say social media down, it's like, yeah, X is down. You say Truth Social Media down, they say Trump melts down. Oh, wow. Bing is so gay. Bezos. Or, oh, this is Gates. And they're, oh,
Today was the oh, no way. Today was the Epstein file release vote. No way. No way. Today's the Epstein file release vote, and they shut down the entire social media worldwide. No way. That's a coincidence. Those things like that don't aren't linked together. The day they're going to release all of the Epstein files, 80% of Congress gets shown to be treasonous pedophiles. All of Hollywood gets shown to be baby eaters. All the CEOs have to retire. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of easy way outs today. I won't say it, but easy way outs, a lot of them will take. That is that happening right now? The day Congress was going to vote to absolutely release all the declassified Epstein files, the entire social media internet goes down. No way. No, that's too easy. Oh, I might be back. I think we're back. I don't got any explanations. Let's go home. Okay, did X just go down or is it just me? All right, 1 second, 1 second. Let's see if I post. I posted. I just said, why did all of social media crash worldwide on the day the Epstein files are being released? I don't give a shit about the Epstein files. The truth is buried in them, but what they're going to release isn't the real things. It's the doctored, because everyone that is guilty had access to the files for 4 years. So they doctored them. They deleted the real ones. They blah, blah, blah. Wait, something's happening. There's crypto.com news. That's what I care about more. I care about crypto.com more than the altered Epstein files. But so the FBI, who was guilty of at the moment they were altering the Epstein files and eating children and in child trafficking and drug trafficking, human trafficking, live organ transplants, trafficking, and at the same time they were doing that, they had access to the Epstein files. So it's like if you're committing crime and you have access to the security cameras, and then later on they're like, "Show us the security cameras." You're like, "Yeah, fine, no problem." So they altered it. So I don't really care about what I do care about is the documentary called The Monsters. It's a 16 hours of interviewing that Steve Bannon did after his kayfabe fight with Trump. Oh, we hate each other so bad. Oh, I'm gonna leave the White House forever. And Bannon left, and then immediately interviewed Epstein and did a huge documentary, 16-hour interview, and name names, the whole story. Epstein was just a mid-level, treasonous. He's a bureaucrat in the deep state. He was in charge of the NGOs and recruiting the women and grooming and recruiting women, placing them in powerful families to control the families. And he was in charge of raising money, funding to and from NGOs, and laundering money to Congress, laundering money where it needed to go. That was his job. But he was just mid-level. So Canary Marinade Solana ETF, the trust, an exchange traded product, shares in Nasdaq. Okay. As October 9th, this already happened. The digital asset trading platforms, including the underlying index or Coinbase, Crypto.com, and Kraken. As further described below, the sponsor and the trust reasonably believe each of these digital assets trading platforms are in material compliance with applicable licensing requirements based on the trade platform. Just say what you're going to say. Crypto.com, a Singapore-based trading platform that has entities registered as FinCEN, that is licensed as a money transmitter in various U.S. states and chartered as a non-dispensatory trust company by the New Hampshire Banking Trust. Does not hold a BIT license. So they're saying, whatever this is, they say Crypto.com is Singapore based. So if that's true for some reason, it's fucked because that's not America first. So I'm going to ask. I should stop recording. I'm not doing anything with this video anymore. Everything's back up. Singapore. I don't even know how to spell Singapore. It can't be Singapore based. All right. Well, I'll put that out there. All right, guys, I'm going to cut it. Well, let me go to Truth Social. Reset. Oh, Truth Social is still down. Refresh. Truth Social down. Locals. Locals is down. So X is back. Including the underlying index for Coinbase. I hate it when people just quote what the thing they post says. They show a picture that has words and then they just quote the words. Like, it was very pointless for you to just type out what you should send. Either type it out or don't send the picture or send an explanation. Dummies. You guys don't even know how to social media like me. Well. So that's a repost of a repost. But why do they say crypto.com is Singapore based? That makes me uncomfortable because I have a crow bag. For the latest news. And then all the comments are dumb. Everyone acts like they understand anything, but maybe everyone knows that crypto.com is Singapore based and I don't. And that's my fault. Okay. Yeah, still True Social, nothing. All right, well, we're doing this live. I can't talk to an expert on Cloudflare yet. So yeah, it looks like Cloudflare is it. Locals is still down. True Social is still down. X is back up. So we're just gathering the clues together. So later on we could revisit and have a timeline. Which means if X is back up, I got the long eyebrow hairs and they bug me. If X is back up and True Social and Locals is not, that means it's a different issue, or X is bigger, so it just has more engineers. But that means it wasn't just Cloudflare. Because if it was Cloudflare and Cloudflare got itself back up, a DDoS, so it's DDoS attack, whatever, somebody tripped on the plug and unplugged it, and that unplugged its servers for the entire world. The entire world is dependent on this one cloud structure. That's dumb, everyone. All you computer nerds, engineers, That's called a bottleneck. That's a limiting reagent. Let's avoid that. A distributed, a decentralized network isn't is does not have one bottleneck that all of social media runs through. Or maybe it does, but it shouldn't. So that's just an obvious problem. So that's probably not the problem since it's so obvious that you don't run everything through one wire. You, everything's ran through this one little bottleneck. And if you just snip that, unplug it, the entire internet shuts down. That can't be the case because that's really silly, stupid. So X is up. Everyone's like, is everyone else glitching? Um, so I got to find out if crypto.com is Singapore based. Let's do this live. Single hand typing, baby. Yes. Yes. Crypto.com is based in Singapore. The company operates from Marina Bay Financial Center in Singapore. Fuck. Money server. That makes me very unhappy. That makes me. Well, I got to take time to think about that. Um, that makes me very unhappy. It's not an America first. Trump's partnering with it through TMTG with the Make Kronos Great Again Treasury, and it's not even America first company. That is not cool. Um, so they're getting, and they're the most regulatory. So they're getting all this stuff, but they're not even an American company. They're based in Singapore. Dang it. That's a whole can of worms I got to look into now. All right. That sucks. All right. Locals is still down. I'm closing that out. Closing that out. Locals True Social still down. Well, this is still kind of big news. Locals and True Social are down, and I can't stream to True Social. So I just cussed and didn't realize it. Sorry about that. But crypto.com is Singapore based. That makes me very uncomfortable. Trump would have known that when he signed the business combination. I got to do some I might do a video on that now. Holy crap. So there we go, peeps. One company, Cloudflare, has an oopsie and it shuts down the entire social media internet for the whole entire world. That's the state of our uh, internet right now. That's how advanced we are in our thinking. We put everything into one little bottleneck company And if they trip over their plug and unplug their server, the entire internet worldwide shuts down. That's where we're at. And we did it with the Amazon servers. We didn't learn our lesson, so now we did it with um, Cloudflare. And before that, we didn't learn our lesson on 1010, so we did it with Binance. So I like to think that everything is on, these are all on purpose. And the white hats are testing the vulnerabilities of the bottlenecks to get rid of the bottlenecks, because we're centralized and we got to go to centralized to decentralized. But then after decentralized, we got to go to distributed. Distributed is the goal. Decentralized is just you go from one bottleneck to 5 bottlenecks. That's distributed, is you just have more bottlenecks. So maybe one bottleneck goes down, but you still have 4 bottlenecks operating. Distributed is 0 bottlenecks. That's hive mind. That's I try to train my mind to think like that. Everything's connected to everything. And there's no bottlenecks, no gatekeepers. Yeah, we go from one gatekeeper, which is a bottleneck, one gatekeeper to 5 gatekeepers to 0 gatekeepers. 0 gatekeepers is distributed. That's absolute liberty, and that's where we need to get to. And we're not there. So I think all of these bottlenecks keep flaring up, cloud flaring up, and maybe they're getting fixed. Because everyone knows after um, Amazon servers nuked Parler, illegally nuked Parler, because a certain political party was going there to talk in the free speech, free marketplace, and President Autopin and Amazon came together in creepy lockstep, which is fascism, to nuke the marketplace of free speech of private citizens. That's when we learned that Autopin is treason, Amazon is treason. They attacked the private citizens' free speech and right to gather. So that's when True Social formed. So we already know Jeff Bezos is going down for treason. Very easy. But we still have bottlenecks. We still have a ton of things like Amazon servers. And I forgot the acronym for that. ASW, whatever. ASN, Amazon Server Network. I'm just guessing. So we still have a ton of bottlenecks like Amazon service networks that are willing to commit treason to attack private citizens and companies. And now Cloudflare goes down and worldwide social media internet is taken down. These are problems. The decentralized and then distributed is how you avoid fascism. Because then there are no gatekeepers, there are no bottlenecks for the government to attack the private citizen with. That's the problem we've been having since Autopin and before, is that the government won't stop attacking the private citizen. That's what MAGA's mad about. Like, hey, government, stop attacking us. They're taxing you. They're injecting you with death. They're just keep attacking you. If you make a platform that Americans want to come together and talk and communicate with each other, they'll nuke it out of the sky when they team up with companies that you're using their servers. They'll deplatform you. They'll debank you. Autopin got the banks to kick certain people of certain political parties out of the banks. Canada did it, of course, but fuck Canada. But America did that. J.P. Morgan sold out. TMTG gave all the documents to President Autopin and his fascist DOJ. And by fascist, I literally mean fascist, not hyperbolic. It's when the government and private corporations come together or the government and the corporations come together to destroy the private citizen and destroy their businesses, destroy their pursuit of happiness, destroy their First Amendment rights. That's what AutoPin did. It was designed to attack the American citizen. And that's what we're doing right now. And that's what Cloudflare is doing, intentionally or unintentionally. It's attacking your First Amendment right to the marketplace of free speech and free ideas. And remember, the woke, you could have diversity of everything. Everything's a candidate of diversity, except diversity of thought. Diversity of thought is antithetical, is against wokeness. You have to have the same thoughts, but everything else besides your thoughts can be diverse. Mostly just melanin and genitals. That's basically what the woke comes down to is your melanin level and your genitals. That's what defines you as a person, not your thoughts, not your character, not how you live your life, not what you do in your community, your melanin levels and your genitals. That's what the woke movement's about. And woke goes one to one with communism. The things that communism needs to destroy to install itself is the same thing woke needs to destroy to install itself. The family, the religion, the financial economy, the history. If you destroy the nuclear family, if you destroy the religion, if you destroy the history, if you destroy the economy, I'm forgetting one. That's all what communism needs to destroy to install itself. No sense of purpose, no sense of belonging, no family. You're alone. You're poor. You're angry. You're sad. You don't have a history to rely on. You don't have ancestors to draw from. You destroy all that, you can install communism. That's what woke's doing, destroying every single thing that communism needs to destroy. It's not a race war. Living creatures do not have gender. Living creatures have sexes. Inanimate objects have gender. Der, die, das, masculine, feminine, neutral. Living creatures do not have gender. Do not let them brainwash you. But there seems to be some kind of attack on worldwide internet. Shit's retarded, always has been. But if we get distributed, this is the first time in history we could actually succeed. That we're so close. We're so close to actually getting liberty. Real, tangible, demonstrable liberty in our lifetimes is possible. Woke will die. The transgender, trans Tifa, BLM, all that stuff, that's a self-correcting issue. Like if you have a certain group of people sterilizing and castrating themselves, they won't reproduce. The issue is gone within one generation. So that's sad for them. I'm not laughing at the trans Tifa individual, but the group as a whole, it's a self-correcting issue. So for the individual, it's very sad and they're destroying their lives. And I'm sorry for you. I mean, find your if that is your happiness to mutilate yourself and wipe yourself out in one generation. If that's your pursuit of happiness, have at it. I don't think that's a good idea. But the trans Tifa as a movement, it's a self-correcting apoptosis. It's social engineered apoptosis, programmed cell death. It'll self-correct in one generation. They're castrating and sterilizing themselves. What are you going to do? So that's not even an issue. And once all the fiat currency is taken out of the market, all the pretend fiat currency that goes to the NGOs to fund the madness, to pay doctors and pay NGOs and pay fake news and pay everybody to promote sterilization and castration of children. Once that money's gone, it'll disappear like literally overnight. All of a sudden, the number of transgender popping up the spike will boom, just go down. It's being funded by fake fiat currency The stock market, fake fiat currency. The crypto market, fake fiat currency. Everything is being corrupted by a parasitic Bank of London fiat Federal Reserve note. That is the source of all evil, the money changers. Get rid of fiat. That's what we're doing. Getting the rails on, getting the Clarity Act. Everything evil we're fighting will instantly evaporate once we destroy the Federal Reserve and the fake fiat currency. That's how simple it gets. Every issue that turns your stomach, that you're like, why are they so demonic? Why are they evil trying to hurt and harm children? It'll all disappear once we get rid of the fiat. Super easy. All right, folks, let's keep an eye on this. Let me know in the comments. I've been talking for an hour basically about nothing. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I'm going to eat breakfast. I'm going to finish my coffee. Later, people.